Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. My name is Elizabeth Christina Mota, and today we will be talking about the 7 different forms of a woman and how to embody each of these different aspects. Letting yourself go into the various forms of being a woman is so important. Let yourself identify with one of these different forms, or some of them, or maybe even all of them, so that you can explore the different areas and the embodiment of being a woman in her full power. And there are 7 types and 7 different ways that you can embody as a woman. The first type is the goddess self. The goddess self is the dynamic self. She is the power within the tides and the moon cycles. She's changing and evolving in every moment, falling into her feelings and not holding back. She is unapologetic and she lets herself be who she's meant to be and be who she wants to be. Into her feelings and not holding them back. So we all have a goddess within us. That is very true. And we are so powerful and we don't realize how much power we have within us. And we all have a goddess self within us for us to embody. And we are so powerful. We have Mother Nature. So it's so beautiful to have an experience where you feel powerful and unapologetic for being who you are and not holding yourself back from opportunities and success, and allowing yourself to fall into your feelings rather than holding back, and allowing yourself to feel and using your emotions and your sensitivity to bring more power in your goddess self. Next one is the maiden self. So the maiden self is the vulnerable part of being a woman. It's the submissive part of being a woman, the softness, the gentle. She's open to receiving and is very responsive, and she allows herself to be sensitive and calm and delicate and sensitive to the energies that she's surrounded by. The next one is the princess self. So the princess self is the leader coming of age. She is the adored woman, someone who will always be cherished. So she's a woman who is really truly loved for who she is, and she knows love, and she allows herself to be playful and kind and spirited, and she enjoys her days doing things that she loves and cherishes, and she does the things that bring her true joy and happiness. Princess self doesn't expect things to be done for her necessarily. She is a leader, and she's a woman that will always be cherished and loved and valued. Next one is the nurturing self. So the nurturing self is known as the mother. She's coming from a place of abundance and sharing love from that place of abundance. So imagine being a mother, or if you are a mother, you have to be so emotionally fulfilled by yourself and your own life and your own experience that you have abundance of emotions. So you give without expectation, and you love to nurture and take care, and you have lots of energy for that. So that's the nurturing self. The next one is the queen self. So the queen self is working elevated on her throne. She is honored and respected for her talents, gifts, and abilities. She connects to her higher self through spiritual practices and meditation, and her inner world is what holds the most power. She's working also for the good of everyone. So she thinks about the happppiness of everyone involved. So whether it's her partner, her children, her family, her friends, she commands respect in a dignified way. So she stands up for herself, and she speaks her truth and is full of abundance. The next one is the priestess self. So she is the master of energy, the bridge between matter and spirit. So using the elements of the earth to create and manifest in her life. She is a master of her inner world, and she connects to love, diving into the darkness and the pain. So this gives her a more embodied and embracing darkness, and turning the darkness and sorrow and challenge and obstacles into light, and balancing the masculine and feminine energies within her, so that she is able to protect, to provide, and to support herself. The seductress for self of a woman, all she cares about is feeling good and pleasure, being able to shift from one self into another. So she embodies all the different forms of being a woman as well. She brings them all together and is the seductress, and she owns her personal power and pleasure, and she is the embodiment of all these different aspects. So she has a lot of power, she is dynamic, she is powerful, she's confident, she's loving, she's caring, she's nurturing, she's creative, she's beautiful, and she has a lot to give to the world. And it's so valuable as a woman to allow yourself to fall into these different forms, like also it's beautiful to see women loving and accepting themselves for who they are, loving their bodies, and nurturing themselves, practicing self-care, educating themselves, growing their businesses or working, taking care of their health, taking care of their families and their friends, and their children, also having a broad vision for life, which is very beautiful to see. Of course, women nowadays have been really truly empowered to embrace all these different aspects of themselves, and also to take care of themselves more, and the world is becoming a place where women are starting to feel more like they have a place, compared to decades ago. Magical how you grow as a person, as a soul, as a woman, through embodying these different aspects. So let yourself identify with one of these forms, let yourself identify with some of them or every one of them, and growing and feeling different every day. There are actually 7, so since there are 7, you can embody each aspect for 1 week, and that will really empower you as a woman. I've done this and I really felt powerful. It's kind of like you're influencing yourself to be a certain way and embody a specific energy, and revolving your day around that energy. I hope this video gave you some good insight into your femininity as a woman, and definitely follow me on Instagram to see more videos and anything else that I'm up to.